Roblox knows many different game studios and they all pretty much have their own unique stories. But there is no studio on Roblox that comes close to Gamefam. If you have no idea who Gamefam is, don't worry, I got you covered. Let's go over the rise and fall of Gamefam. In 2019, a company was founded called Gamefam, and as soon as they came onto the Roblox platform, they pretty much immediately started a monopoly on the platform by pretty much buying popular Roblox games. Now, I think that if anyone would have seen this back in 2019, most people would have gotten mad over a company buying so many popular games on this platform, as Roblox is literally a platform that was intended for people to make games on, not buy the games in question. Anyways, many popular Roblox games are owned by Gamefam since they were bought, and many of these popular games include things like All-Star Tower Defense, Funky Friday, Death Run, Robeat, Sonic Speed Simulator, and even Maple Hospital. In 2022, however, Gamefam made a tweet announcing Sonic Prime for Sonic Speed Simulator, pretty much allowing users who purchased it to not only get perks in the game, but also in Starving Artists and Funky Friday. And at that point, pretty much everything was going downhill for Gamefam. As Gamefam was casually announcing Sonic Prime and pretty much trying to take advantage of young people on Roblox, creator of the original Friday Night Funkin' was very upset about this thing going down. And at one point they even said that they were going to contact their lawyer about this. So you know that if you are pretty much making a game that is somebody else's intellectual property and you're making money off of it, developers are going to get mad, obviously. So they were in their rights to actually contact their lawyer about this. Later in that same month, an ex-employee of Gamefam came out on Twitter with the message that Gamefam was underpaying its employees while crunching them. They even apparently laid off some employees before the holidays without much warning, which was allegedly against the contract as well. And when one employee actually came out with their story, many of them started to come forward telling their own stories, and it was bad. Like, Gamefam really got exposed and called out for this. So as any normal person and company would do, Gamefam made a statement about the recent allegations, and it literally was the most unserious statement I think anybody has ever seen. Instead of apologizing, Gamefam decided to make a statement about how amazing their company is, how anybody should be happy to work for them, which is just the most stupid statement I have ever seen in my entire life. They could have literally apologized, tell their side of the story, but decided to not do that, making them one of the most scummiest game companies on all of Roblox. In April 2023, Gamefam actually got sued by its own employees, and with that, you'd think it would be the end of the line for Gamefam as a company. However, back in December of 2023, Gamefam DMCA'd two massive anime games on Roblox, which were Anime Adventures and Anime Fighting Simulator X. Gamefam did this because both games apparently had My Hero Academia assets in them, and Gamefam had just gotten the IP for My Hero Academia, meaning that they technically could DMCA every Roblox anime game that has those characters or anything referencing My Hero within their game. Now, the scummy part about this was that Gamefam did this right before the holidays, meaning that during the holidays, most of Roblox's employees actually are off work, like they won't come back until like the beginning of January. So pretty much what happened here is that a lot of developers missed out on a lot of money because their game was literally taken down and they wouldn't be able to get it back up. Obviously, this also led a lot of people to get scared for the future of anime games, because what if Gamefam, for example, would obtain the IP of One Piece? That would mean the end of Blox Fruit. But luckily for everyone, Blox Fruit has already changed a lot of names of their assets and fruits, so it's just inspired by One Piece. And the upcoming One Piece inspired game by Rel Games, titled Rel Seas, doesn't include anything that has One Piece names in them, from what I understand. And I think that this whole situation with Gamefam kind of made a lot of creators of anime games literally aware that they could just get striked for pretty much anything if they use assets from the actual show. I personally don't really know what other anime Gamefam has the IP to, but it's funny how they literally own All-Star Tower Defense, which is an anime game that I believe in the past, but I'm not sure about it right now, used to infringe on copyright, but alright. After all of the drama, you'd probably wonder what happened to Gamefam. Did they finally shut down, or did they finally cease operations on Roblox? Well, no, apparently they are also on Fortnite and Minecraft now, but they are still very much around on Roblox. We just rarely hear things about them right now. Sure, there are still events in which Gamefam is included, like I believe that Roblox was in the hunt. Like, I'm not fully sure about that, but some of their games sometimes are like in the hunt or in the classic or any other event that Roblox puts out. There isn't really anything else to it. They even a couple of days ago partnered up with Kidsbop, who is having a debut in Gamefam's Really Easy Obby, and people pretty much get to hear Kidsbop, their newest track. Either way, Gamefam is still around, and despite the scummy things that they have done in the past, I believe that the people who actually made the games are amazing people. Like the developers of many different games that Gamefam owns are probably great people, but whoever it was that underpaid their employees clearly took advantage of those developers. And in that case, Gamefam really deserved a lawsuit. I'm also not really a big fan of the fact that they have literally a whole monopoly on the Roblox website when it comes to games, but that's that. The strange part is that there are so many games on Roblox that are amazing, but are still owned by Gamefam, like Death Run for example. I used to play that back in 2015 with my friends, and if I were to visit that now, knowing what Gamefam has done in the past, I'm just not sure if it would feel the same as it did back then. Do let me know what you think of Gamefam. Do you remember all of this drama, or is this new information to you? This video by all means was not meant to trash talk anybody, but it was just to simply talk about Gamefam's controversies and how it all kind of started off. At first, I don't think anybody has had a problem with Gamefam until it turned out that they had a whole monopoly on the platform and all of the drama that pretty much followed. That's kind of when people really started to hate Gamefam, but since we haven't really heard much about them, I still don't really know how the company is doing nowadays. I just hope that they started to treat their employees a lot better than what we've heard from them in the past. Thank you so much for watching this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Consider subscribing for more Roblox content like this, because I upload Roblox videos every Wednesday and Saturday, and you may happen to find some of my videos enjoyable or maybe even interesting. I hope you have a nice weekend, and I will hopefully see you back in another Roblox video.